Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I'm here with Andy Tate. Manchester United have beaten Sheriff 2-0 away from home. Our first win in the Europa League after that defeat against Real Sociedad. And United are back in winning ways. You know, we're in good form in the league. 1-2 in the Europa League. Good vibes at the moment, Andy?
Yeah, you got to keep it going because we had a little hiccup from last Thursday with a sort of change side, and this was a full strength side tonight. And you got to keep a good winning run feeling. We're all happy. We just haven't got another game for another month, which is scandalous in itself. But that's the Premier League for you. And it's about confidence as well. Players fighting for competition with places. I mean, tonight. So I'd say Anthony played well. Sancho, Eriksen, like McTominay, he did well as well. That's why he got his start. He came off at half time. So everybody's competing now for squad rotation and places. No Casemiro, so it was a bit of a surprise. But yeah.
Do you mind him taking things slowly with Casemiro? Is that someone you want to see in the starting line right away, or you think he's doing the right thing with him at the minute?
Yeah, I think he's doing the right thing with him. Much as like we say when we signed him, wow, bloody hell, World Cup, 5 times European champion, La Liga champion. So he knows the score, but I think he's going to be like. He's going to be let him eased in easier, and he's got after the international break, which is silly in itself. We could have played a game that week, but he's got a run now from that break, going through to the World Cup. He's got potential World Cup, fight for the World Cup to win, and after that he comes back. Feel good factor if he wins the World Cup, so it can only benefit United. And I say more competition for the squad, and see where we go from here till the World Cup.
We needed to win today, especially with Real Sociedad winning. We want to finish top of this group. And frankly, losing to Real Sociedad has kind of put a spanner in the works. We have to go there, kind of reverse that result again. Ronaldo played today. He gets his first goal of the season from the penalty spot. What have you made of his performances? Do you think he brings more to the team? Do you think he takes away from the team? What have you made of his performances under Ten Hag so far?
Well, it's first 2 games of the season, Ronaldo, it's nothing. Everything's his fault in it. It's not been right. First 2 games, like absolutely everybody was to blame. But I think now he's actually seeing it. I saw the happy Ronaldo when we scored with Anthony against Arsenal. So I think he's on board with this. I don't know how long he's going to be on board for, but he's on board with this and he wants to score, and his desire, his work rate. I mean, you say he's still a game player. I mean, the crowd tonight, most of it was wearing United shirts, and even the home fans wanted to see Ronaldo. So yeah, he's thrived. He's got his goal. He could have had a second. But it is what it is. We've got the 3 points. And I say the key to get out of this group, we don't want to finish second because we'll get a Champions League dropout. Fingers crossed that might be a Scousers or Chelsea, but it would be nice. But we've got to go to Sociedad, and that'll be the key game to top the group and get out. I mean, I don't want to finish third either because you drop into your Europa Conference. Yeah. And even that would be a bit of a shock. But good vibes only, continue. Keep the winning going, and we just have to sit back now and watch the Premier League carry on while we twiddle our thumbs for a month.
What have you made of the football on the Ten Hag so far? Because some of the goals have been excellent. We get to see it. But then there are other times where we kind of have to rely on just hanging in on games.
I think it was the Brentford game was a key point. The embarrassment. Brentford ran more than us. And he made them come in on the Sunday. And they were all bitching and moaning. And it's, you're going to run. You are going to run, and you are 30 degree. I don't care. You're going to run, and they were all moaning, and he run with them. So he's like, okay, wow, he's serious. So and you've seen the benefits of the run. I think that was the turning point from
less so in fitness, but more so in maybe we're all in this together.
Yeah. I think it was a turning point off the pitch as well as on the pitch. So it's fueling both campaigns on and off to get the Glazers out and to get the good field vibe on the pitch level, because I think there's a balance now with the fans. There's sort of respect. We're thriving on it. They thrive off us. That's all we ever asked for. You give everything for your shirt, and they never did that last season. So they're doing it, and it's good. And that Brentford game, it may be a turning point in our season. We'll have to see. But we're 5th in the league, and we're just twiddling our thumbs for a month. But all the
It's so frustrating, isn't it? I know. You've mentioned it a few times, and I get the frustration.
I was watching Leeds last night. Leeds Millwall rivalry. It's a rivalry with Leeds. I'm so pumped for what to play Leeds this weekend. And but I say Premier League didn't read the room. Could have played Crystal Palace this weekend instead because their game with Brighton's off. It's incompetence from the Premier League, and if you take emotion out of the equation, it's about protecting their image.
Thank you very much, Andy. Cheers, man.